Hey guys, this is Jason. We are in Fender Garage shop, and we want to talk a little bit today about how to keep your transmission cool. So when you're doing a Coyote Swap, one of the things you have to worry about is keeping the 6R80 or 10R80 nice and cool and not getting too hot, but also staying warm enough. And so one of the things we learned early on doing hot rods that we've experienced is that running your transmission through the radiator means your transmission will only be as cool as your engine is. And so if you're running 225, 230 degrees, it's running a little bit hot, and well, so is your transmission. Your transmission is going to run that hot, and it shouldn't be quite that hot. Although we do want it to be right around 195, 200 degrees because it operates best. You want to also keep it from getting too hot. In the event you overheated and your engine got really, really hot, then so is your transmission. And so what we've done is we actually use a separate transmission cooler. And we use this product by Durrell Performance, and it ends up being just a simple little product that we mount underneath the cab, maybe back of the bed, and we have a little bracket we'll attach this to. But most importantly, the question is, how do you trigger this and how do you make it come on? Because the computer doesn't control it, and so you're going to want to be able to connect up your hoses. And so we have a pretty nice little billet part right here. If you take a look at that, this is going to go right onto your transmission. You're going to get brand new O-rings that go right here, and then you're going to push that in, and then the O-rings will seal up, and then this bolt will hold it in place. And it's a metric Allen hex head right here. So then you're going to put on, basically at this point, you're going to connect your AN fittings, you're going to get fittings, and then you're going to get some AN hose in a kit. Now, in this particular kit that we sell, we actually take the Durrell kit, we actually add all the fittings, and we also add a temperature sensor. And so this temperature sensor is designed to come on about 195 to 200 degrees. Because we do want the transmission to be warm and work correctly. If it's too cold and it's keeping it down like 180 degrees, it doesn't quite, the clutches and everything don't work quite as well. And so we want it to be right around 200 degrees, and so your fans will kick on right at 200 degrees. Now, we actually have it going in. This is a tapered thread, so it seals itself off right here. And so this will go in here, and you're going to run a power and a ground to it, and it's going to trigger this to come on. And so the thing about this is going to be the one that is the outflow going into your cooler. And so we want to put the temperature sensor right here. We don't want it to go all the way through the cooler and all the way come back and then turn on, because it's going to have had some cooling. So we want to catch it right at the transmission where it's going to be coming out, right into the fitting. We include a bunch of miscellaneous fittings that come. We include 2 different sizes of hoses, lengths you can get, and so that you can kind of mount it where you want to in your truck. It's a very simple product, easy to install. It works really well, and we have these for the the 6R80 or the 10R80. It's what we use on all of our projects. At the end of the day, we're looking for consistency, we're looking for good performance. That's why we're using a good quality product like this, and it makes everything just a little bit more uniform in our shop with what we're doing. All of our guys know, come grab the kit, go get it installed. And so there are other methods to doing it. You could shortcut it and just buy another cooler, just purchase this right here and then run it and stick that in front of your condenser on the front of your truck and let the air as you're driving keep it cool. That's one way. For us, we're always trying to think of cleaner, simpler, reliable, and also we want the radiator and the condenser and everything to get as much air as possible. And the more you stack in front, a lot of times the less air everything else is getting. So pretty simple, pretty easy to install. The most important thing though is head over to fatfendergarage.com or a link in our bio, and you'll be able to find us. Also like, comment, subscribe, and click on the little bell so you'll be notified when these videos come out. And there's always new Fat Fender Garage product video every Tuesday. But in the meantime, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, I think we're on TikTok, right? TikTok? Yeah, TikTok, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.